Hello and welcome to this week's broadcast of GGC News. Today our topic of interest are the almost unsung heroes of World War II, the Navajo Code Talkers. We will be joining our specialist today, newsman, analyst guy, and field reporter, on this journey to reveal how the Navajo Code Talkers were able to fool even the most intellectual of nations.
Hello, I am Newsman. As you certainly know already, our topic of interest today are the Navajo Code Talkers. To understand these Code Talkers and their mission, we first need to understand what they do. To quote the direct definition, a Code Talker was a person employed by the military during wartime to use a little-known language as a means of secret communication. This code is very important as to keep everyone on the same page and not to be caught off guard while still keeping their plans secret from the enemy. However, this becomes increasingly difficult when countries such as Germany or Japan crack our codes almost immediately. That's where using little-known Native American languages as code became extremely useful. This new idea actually started in World War I with Choctaw and continued to be used with many other languages. But as we know now, the Navajo used in World War II may have accomplished the most. Navajo's success was due in part to some crucial factors. To further understand this so-called new code, we go to Analyst Guy. Thank you, Newsman. Now to start off, we have to understand that the language of Navajo didn't actually have a written dialect, as many languages do. The absence of this written dialect was a big reason why Navajo was perfect for code. If your enemy can't write down words that don't exist, then how are they supposed to decode it? Since this meant the Navajo didn't have an alphabet either, they could now make a coded alphabet. Not only that, but these simple military terms that have become so common don't exist in Navajo, forcing them to use substitutes that don't make sense to outsiders. At this point, it's just code within code, and it gets very confusing. So understanding all these benefits, 29 Navajos were recruited to develop this code in 1942. They took their language and developed a Type 1 code that assigned a Navajo word to each English letter. They also created special words for planes, ships, and weapons, like the word that meant potato they used for grenade. As it turned out, this message was so effective, even those fluent in Navajo didn't understand these secret messages. On one such occasion, a man was captured during Iwo Jima and brought immediately to Japanese codebreakers to then finally break the code. The problem was, he didn't know the code. He only knew Navajo. So while he understood the words they were saying, he couldn't make heads or tails of what the actual message was. For a quick example of this dilemma in real time, we go to Field Reporter.
Thank you, Analyst Guy. For a quick demonstration, we see this guy translating code on the battlefield. The message he was receiving could be anything, but for our sake, we're going to say this message sounded a little like this. Dibe, ana, ashin, be, adel tahi, da, naas tsosi, tanzie, tilochin. Understand, I don't speak Navajo. Anyways, to another code talker, this message would simply translate to send demolition team to. However, if you were listening in on such a message and somehow understood the Navajo language, the same message would sound something like sheep, eyes, nose, deer, blow up, tea, mouse, turkey, onion, thus making it nearly impossible to understand. Back to Newsman.
After all of that, it's all the more impressive of these Code Talkers' accomplishments. This code survived not only World War II without being broken once, but was also used more than 800 times during the Battle of Iwo Jima without a single mistake. It would be very amusing to see those Japanese trying to break a code that was never broken, and it would be even funnier to hear their confusion while we were talking about exploding potatoes. It was even said that without Navajo, Marines would have never taken the island of Iwo Jima. All in all, we thank the Navajo for their service and their priceless addition to our nation's military. I'm Newsman, and this is GGC News.